Hey everyone, thanks for checking out Armor Test Reviews. I'm Dave, and on this channel, I like to review guns, accessories, outdoor hunting, and camping gear. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Blade Tech Total Eclipse 2.0 holster system. Alright, so first things first, disclosure. What's my relationship with Blade Tech? How did I get this stuff? That kind of thing. So Blade Tech did reach out to me and asked me to do kind of a promo video on this holster system with a small amount of competition in exchange for my time to look at this and kind of review it. So that is the full disclosure. I'm still going to give you my absolute best unbiased opinion on everything. And let you know if there's any improvements or any shortcomings that I feel are present in this product. So the Total Eclipse 2.0 is kind of a modular holster system. There are a few parts to it I'll go over in just a second, but it has the mod-lock system, which allows you to kind of change it to fit your needs as desired. It has an ambidextrous design, so you can flip it to work for left-handed draw or right-handed draw, which is pretty cool. It has an auto-locking toolless design system, so you can switch it kind of on the fly as needed depending on what you're doing for the day. It's made with high-strength, heat-resistant polymer with a positive trigger lock guard, so that when you put your pistol in the holster, it gives you a nice positive lock. You can tell it's in there nice and secure, just as it should be, sitting where it should be. I got this for my Glock 23 Gen 3 firearm, and it does come with, I don't know if you'll be able to see it right here, it comes with two pieces for the outside the waistband module and two pieces for the inside the waistband. So standard, it comes with those modules, so you can wear it inside or outside the waistband. And then there are additional modules you would have to purchase to kind of customize it even further. So there's the FBI cant mod, so you can have your firearm a little more of a cant like the FBI, I guess, kind of prefers. And there's also the belt lock mod, which allows you to adjust this even further to your needs. So here you can see the FBI cant mod, so you can set it up to have the FBI cant. And then this is the mod lock, belt lock mod, so that you can further customize your outside the waistband carry. So you can, this allows you to take the entire holster off of your person without removing your belt, which it can be really nice depending on your situation. Maybe you're going on a hike and you want your gun at, outside the waistband. Quick to draw if you need to, but then you get in your car and it kind of digs into you and you're like, I want to take that off. You can easily take the whole holster off without having to expose the trigger and everything, and put it in your console, your glove box, under your chair, however you carry when you're transporting, when you're driving your car, your vehicle. The belt lock mod secures onto 1.5-inch wide belts and has a locking system, so it doesn't come off, obviously, if you don't want it to. One thing to note about the FBI cant mod is it's only available in a right-hand configuration, sorry lefties, and you can quickly change it from a neutral to a canted position. A couple of other things I forgot to mention is that the Blade Tech products are made in the USA and they have a lifetime warranty, which is pretty cool because sometimes that's hard to find these days. So right now, Blade Tech is having an end of summer sale this year for 2022. And as part of that promo, they wanted to kind of let more people know about the promo and their products, which is why they asked me to do a video. Right now at the time of filming, for just this part of the holster, like the main Total Eclipse 2.0, going for about $53. However, until November 15th of this year, 2022, they've given me a discount code to give to you guys so you can get an even bigger discount. And I'll have that discount code down in the description below, just so it's easy for everyone to copy and use on the website. So if you're interested in getting this system or even just the main holster, don't wait, because right now is a great time because it is on sale. It looks like normally this goes for about $65. But like I said, right now it's on sale for about $53.29, and then you can get an additional 10% off with my discount code. I already tried it, it works. And then also at the current time of filming this, the FBI cant is about $6.55 before my discount code. And then the belt lock system is about $13, again, before the end of summer discount code in the description below. So honestly, overall, for all the things that you'd be getting if you got all 3 of these, I feel like it's a pretty good price for what you're getting for such a modular system. Obviously, there's all kinds of different holsters out there, and different holsters fit different people, better or worse, right? So what are some improvements I would like to see with this holster system in the future? First of all, a light-bearing holster. They don't currently have a light-bearing holster for the Total Eclipse 2.0, so you can't carry with a flashlight, and that's kind of a bummer. I asked my contact at Blade Tech about that, and they said they understand that desire, and they are planning on releasing light-bearing holsters of the Total Eclipse 2.0 in the near future. Didn't give me a timeline, they just said in the future. They said they're going to be starting off with Streamlight weapon-mounted lights at first, and then, you know, we'll see how it goes from there, I guess. The other thing is, I feel like there aren't a ton of handgun models available for this holster right now. They obviously cover a lot of the really popular models like my Glock, and some Smith & Wessons and things like that. Some SIGs, some HKs, Rugers, things like that. So it's not to say that they only have a Glock set up, because it's not true. But I would like to see some additional handgun models supported. For example, I've thought about switching to a CZ P10S pistol for concealed carry. So it would be nice to have that as an option there. That's not an option. None of the CZ-P10s are an option right now. So I'd like to see that change in the near future. It sounds like they're working on that. They did say that they are expanding their holsters for this to work with other handgun models. They didn't say specifics, but they asked me which ones I would like to see models supported, which models I'd like to see supported. I gave them that list. We'll see what happens. But they are working on that. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how it works. Again, this is my Glock 23 Gen 3 with a Streamlight TLR1 HL, which I won't be able to use for this video. This has already been cleared, checked a couple times. It is unloaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. So one thing you might notice is this does have a threaded barrel on it. And looking at the bottom of this holster, it does kind of have a cutout for potentially a barrel, an extended barrel. I don't know if it's gonna fit. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to try to find my OEM barrel. This is a Lone Wolf conversion barrel to 9mm. So we'll have to see if this fits. If not, I might have to switch it out. Packaging is pretty nice and simple. I mean, I just opened it up. No, I didn't need any knives or tools to open it up. It looks like it has a very good, hopefully you guys can see that. Looks like it has very good, very detailed color instructions. On this side, it has kind of the features listed. So again, it feels like very good plastic, very high quality. It's got sort of a matte, kind of a, I don't want to say rough. It just has a texture. You can feel it's not perfectly smooth. It's got a somewhat of a rough texture, but it's not something that would irritate my skin if it was rubbing up against it. So let's see. Awesome, it does fit with an extended threaded barrel. And again, a very positive lock for the trigger guard when you holster it. Let's see if you can hear it. Oh yeah, you heard it. Very, very, very strong, very positive, very, very little rattling, very tight, very snug, and you can't adjust that. Go ahead and grab my trusty Fix-It sticks here. Very, very nice torque limiters if you are looking for a torque limiter. And this screw right here, if you guys can see that, I know it's kind of a black screw and a black holster. It is a tension screw, so you can strengthen or weaken the tension system. So so now you can hear a little more, it's a little looser, a little more wobble, but I loosened the tension, so that makes sense. Still a very positive retention. Okay, so I think I have that tension locked in pretty well. I don't know if you guys can see too. See this cutout here? Looks like it's cut out for an optic sight. I don't have an optic slide for this pistol right now. Hopefully someday. We just haven't gotten around to it, but it does look like it has that optics cut there. And it definitely looks like it has enough clearance for a taller front sight as well. All right, so I'm not even gonna read the instructions. I wanna see how easy it is to put these belt clips on, these modules. see how easy it is if I can figure it out without even looking at the instructions. So again, there are inside the waistband and outside the waistband modules. So it's gonna be kind of hard to tell. Maybe I'll try and get some B-roll if you can't see it. But there's a little slider lock mechanism to, it looks like, lock these into place. It looks like you take this piece right here and it slides over until that slider kind of gets to the middle where the notch is in the plastic here. Right there in the middle of that bar. And then it locks into place. And then you can see, hopefully you can see, you can rotate that back and forth. The smaller, fully closed loops are for your outside the waistband carry. And then the little bit bigger ones that have the kind of hook clamping system, however you want to call that, that's your inside the waistband mod. So let's say, okay, I want to switch to inside the waistband. So you've got these little tabs, pull in, pull off, pull in. You have to rotate this a little bit because there's like a little locker there. And then slide the lock over, put these over the top, lock it in, check it. Easy peasy. All right, so let's go ahead and quickly check out the FBI cant mod. All right, so for the FBI cant mod, I really had to look at the instructions because it's gonna be kind of hard to show you guys. In this video, I might do a B-roll of it. The modules, the little loops because they're made for canting, they just look a little odd and they're specifically shaped. So I wasn't sure exactly which way they were supposed to go. So I definitely looked at the instructions for this just to make sure. And it cants it just fine. The loops will be back toward the body, right? Because it's an outside the waistband setup. And so it would be like that a little bit, roughly. I'll do some B-roll of it on me so you guys can see that. But it does give you a little bit of a cant. Nothing too crazy, but adds a little something. Okay, so I definitely had to look at the instructions for the belt lock mod. It was a little confusing to me. I think it'll be pretty easy to once you kind of figure out what you like, but I did have to look at the diagrams because I wasn't quite sure which orientation was meant for what style of carry. Insert the belt lock mods with the front of the mods facing the back of the holster for an extended curved carry style that enhances concealment, which is how this is configured right now if I understand it correctly. So it spreads out the loops more, but I think it kind of allows the holster kind of curve with your body a little bit easier and to be more concealed. For the other orientation, insert the belt lock mods with the front of the mod facing the front of the holster for a carry style that holds the holster away from your body while taking up less room on your belt and providing a clearer draw. Not as wide, doesn't take up as much room on your gun belt if you have like a duty belt with other pouches on there, but it keeps a little bit farther away from your body. It's not quite as concealable. So there's kind of a trade-off in these different configurations. You find what works best for you and you go with that, or your situation depending on the day, the hour, whatever. And so the belt lock mods here are pretty nice. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys. It might be kind of hard to show you here. So at the bottom of the mod here, there are these two little kind of knobby tabs that stick out. So right now this is in a lock position. This piece of the mod can't flip out. If you take these knob tabs and you push up, it unlocks the locking mechanism right there, the latch, so that you can take it off your belt without having to take your belt off. So again, I feel for the cost and how modular it is, really pretty affordable. It's a pretty good price option for what you can get. Again, no light bearing system currently, but it does allow for a threaded barrel if you have that on there like I do, and an optics cut and suppressor height sights it looks like. I haven't confirmed that, but it definitely looks like it would accommodate that. Again, be sure to check out the discount code in the description below. It is valid until November 15th, so you can save yourself an extra 10% off if you want to pick one of these up. Check out the links down in the description below for that discount. Thanks again to Blade Tech for sending this out for me to do a video on. Didn't really have any experience with this, pleasantly surprised. May not work for everybody, but if you're looking for a cost-effective kind of more modular option. If it supports the handgun that you use, this might be your ticket. And lifetime warranty, made in the USA, can't ask for more than that. I hope this information was helpful to you guys. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see future videos. I'm going to be doing giveaways on my Facebook page, a link down in the description below, if you want to get in on those. Thanks for watching and take care.